Alright everyone, welcome back to the Super Mario Odyssey 20% Open. We are today in Div B, another round 1 in Div B. I'm joined here by Pro today.
Hello.
And we're having a fun race between two German runners, Smudey and Arkani. So we have an all-German race again today. So I can only imagine this will be fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Quickly adjust audio. There we go. Now everything sounds fine. And I have left the race room, and runners should be going very, very soon. Also, I'm getting pinged this server. Oh, okay. That's fine. And the runners are off very soon, I think.
Actually.
And they are off indeed. I need to very quickly actually wrong, I think. Oh, this is very wrong. Oops. Alright, so the runners are fairly similar in PB. They have about a minute of difference, but that doesn't need to mean much. Anything can still happen. This is a race, after all. Okay, there we go. I need to sync now. Now I've heard from both runners for the race that they are a tad bit rusty in this game, so this will be interesting, I think. So I think some nice frog vectors from both runners.
Oh yeah, hydrophobia.
I didn't even see a hydrophobia attempt, I'm gonna be honest.
I think
right?
Smudey got hydro and Arkani didn't even try.
Yeah, it looked like he just went for the water. Smudey unfortunately not getting left side here. Arkani going for right side. And Arkani is ahead by a little bit out of cap. Also, I forgot to do a prediction, so I will do that now.
Gamba.
Everyone get your points in.
Jimmy, you did definitely not get a comp stop.
Oh, Smudey taking some damage from the chain jump. I think Arkani has some screen tear. I can't really tell, but it feels like there's some screen tear going on. I
Yeah,
don't
he
know.
has like I think it's like some capture cards without a real name that just have the issue with this cut in the screen. I had one as well.
Oh, I
Back
see.
then when I had like my first TCG open.
Right. Yeah, that
Yeah.
screen tear usually happens if like your refresh rate and your FPS aren't aligned. Not exactly, but that's the gist of it. But there's not much I can do against that, so
Yeah, Arkani would have to change all of the settings.
yeah.
Which won't happen mid-race because you need to close OBS or some shit.
Right. Both runners, Dino skip, no problems there. And he's using some very interesting camera angles for Madame Brutal, but if it works for him, it works for me.
Yeah.
Like,
I could not play with this.
I do not like. I would not use these angles, but you know, each their own, or each to their own. Very clean fights from both runners here. And I don't expect a chest clip from either runner. I don't feel
Would
like
be surprising, yeah.
yeah. Both runners leaving Cascade. With Arkani having a lead, I think it's should be about like 10-second lead. Not quite sure.
About that. I mean, if you take a look at the stat sheet, which I would highly recommend for everybody.
Oh, this is true.
It's not Division V, it's Division B. We have the head-to-head with Arkani not working. Nice.
Awesome.
But we have Smudey's time, actually.
But I can't tell you... Oh my god, Smuddy's split names. I can't tell you through the race room, of course, the differences. We are looking at about a 8 seconds difference, with, of course, Arkani in the lead.
Yeah.
Going into sand. Both runners well in the realms of ESTA, so no issues there. But we might already see some route differences in sand. I don't necessarily expect it, but we could. Oh, Smudey having some issues getting up the town there, but backing it up nicely.
No reverse tone from both, which is good because it's like really hard to get. And I know quite a lot of people that do it already with not sub our TV.
Yeah.
So yeah. You'll never know what to expect.
Yeah, I see so many people, especially in like lower divs, for some reason, going for reverse town for no reason other than they saw it from like a good runner, like a Sabao runner, and then just copying it.
I mean, I've seen some German runner who learned the game for the first time, trying literally everything, and he was like trying DSS when I found him. And I told him to not do it, and he was like, yeah, but it's in 10 seconds. It's worth.
It's worth. The perfect example of sunk cost fallacy. We get a dram here by Arkani. That looks pretty good, I think.
I don't know, Kiffy might be too far behind.
Oh, no, that
That
works.
worked.
And we get a DSS attempt. DSS, sorry. A dram
DSS?
from Smudey. I'm not quite. No, that should work, I think.
Yeah.
Very nice spin throw there. I always like seeing that strat. Or that. I wouldn't call it a strat, but you know, the spin throw.
Yeah.
And reverse Jaxi from Arkani. Now, I believe both runners have not collected the crates, so we are probably getting a platform clip.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, that is always exciting. Finally, a platform clip in this tournament that makes sense. No shade.
I would still love to see like Mark running in Division S and still doing notes.
Yeah. Arkani, I think, did not get the I guess you would call it bullet boom nip right there.
Yeah.
So having to back it up. Runners are quite close right now. Just Smudey's just a few seconds behind.
Arkani also missing the fast cycle.
Yeah, I realized that too. And Smudey is
And
back in the
Smudey
lead
getting
because of
it?
that. Both runners getting platform clip though. Very nice. And they are both out of sand in just about a second. Oh, not a second, but you know what I
A
mean.
minute. Yeah.
Yeah, that's also, yeah. Very nice hand kingdoms from both. Somebody having some issues in the earlier parts with the town, but Arkani taking a screenshot. For fun. And they are leaving. The 20 and 27 exit from Smudey, which is pretty nice, I think. That's
Yeah.
only 2 seconds behind his PB, so actually
And
very
it's
nice.
about a 5-second lead against Arkani.
Yeah, actually perfectly 5 seconds. Looking at the race room times, we are. Don't stress me out like that, Neo. Don't stress me out like that. I had so much panic in my head right there. Don't stress me out.
Alright, will we see some triple or backflip leg flip attempts?
We might very well. I wouldn't put it past the runners. Oh, yeah, back leg flip attempt from Smudey here, I think.
Actually looks good. No?
I think he was too far from the wall.
I mean, it looked good for me, but you know.
Maybe. So normal leg clip from both runners. Smudey getting it after a few attempts, and Arkani having some issues, but also getting it. We got some leg clips here. Very nice. I will say it is refreshing having a new division started, where some strats actually like make sense doing, so I don't have to like wonder about if a div E runner is doing, you know, leg flip or stuff like that. No shade again, each to their own, but there is a point of what makes sense and what doesn't.
I also feel like that from Division C to Division B, there's a huge difference regarding what strats people are doing.
For sure,
Like
yeah.
in Division B, you will see a ton of strats like, I don't know, Lake Clip. You will most likely see Platform Clip from every runner. And just some other crazy strats that people are already doing. And in Division C, it's... I wouldn't say it's a bare minimum, but it's definitely way less than in Division B or higher.
Yeah, for sure. There's definitely a big difference between the two divisions in that regard. Both runners leaving Lake. Smudey in the lead, having a bit of a bigger lead now due to that Lake clip. But everything can still happen.
Yeah.
And we're off to Wooded. Now, I think we won't see any differences in the Wooded route. I would be surprised if we don't see a 3-route nut clip, if I'm being honest. Let's see. Yeah, we have an all-German match in this fine morning.
Yeah.
It's very fun.
I can almost guarantee that we will have at least one more all-German match in this turn, being in Division S.
True, that is true. That's gonna be all very exciting as well.
Yeah.
I think that nut clip doesn't work. No,
Yep. Alright, now the question is, will Arkani get nut clip while being so rusty?
That would be... I'm not sure that
maybe.
might work. No, it doesn't.
He didn't even try.
Oh, okay. Alright, both runners not doing nut clips, so we will get some intermediate routes here. Very nice lines the runners are taking here. I'm surprised to see that Smudey having a 100 doesn't go for the roll cancel here, because I feel like that's something you kind of only do when you like aren't really all that confident with roll canceling, but I suppose.
I mean, it's like, this roll cancel is really scary, because if you shake the controller too early, Kibby just decides to not do shit, and you just fall into either debuts or to your death.
Right, that does make sense.
Also, Smudey did get the checkpoint for some reason. I'm not entirely sure, because he would spawn at the moon, at the story moon anyway.
I am not quite sure either. FRS from Smudey going well here though.
Yeah. Wait, FRS is not on stat sheet.
It's not? Is
It's
it just
not.
is it just expected to be a given by Div B or what?
Yeah. I mean,
okay.
I think we didn't really think about adding it, because we already had like 30 stats to track out of 32 slots.
Right.
So yeah.
That does make sense. Oh. Smudey missing the moon up there. Very nice roll cancel bounce from Arkani. Unfortunately not retaining the speed from it, but does still look very fun. And Smudey going for pipes here. Which I can't say I didn't expect.
Yeah.
Oh, I think he may have collected the checkpoint for the checkpoint texts. Because I don't know, that's my only guess that I can muster up.
He did get checkpoint text in Lake, did the Lake clip.
Oh, wait, you're right. No, okay, then I don't know why he collected the checkpoint then. Never mind. Arkani also opting for pipes here.
Also
Makes
no
sense.
pipe clip from Smudey. I know that he knows how to do it, but still opting not to try. But still very clean fast pipes.
Yep, very nice fast cycles here. And Smudey is entering pipes soon as well. Of course, Smudey opens the door from the Odyssey just for us. Very, very nice of him. And he is leaving. That's a what? 1903 exit. Arkani getting the fast cycle looks a little bit tight, but it works out in his favor, so not too bad. Yes. 1904 exit from Smudey here. Okay, so a little bit of an insight in behind the scenes. Smudey has like really long names for splits, and it's like throwing me off a little bit when I look into the race room.
Yeah, Smudey has some of the longest German words as a split names.
I mean, I think that's funny.
Sometimes he has some random words like a Hamburg for a split. I forgot which one. I think it was.
I think it's. Yeah, Seaside. That sounds. Either Seaside or Snow. I do remember it being one of the later splits.
Yeah.
But it's very funny to look at. Right. Bowser fight for both runners. Smudey having done the two the fast sets here. Yeah, why is that tick activated? That's a really good question. Oh, I can't edit it. Never mind. I can't even. I forgot I'm not a statistician. Yeah. And Smudey now in Lost after having a very clean fast heads from Bowser here. Ooh.
Oh, I didn't know that we have this checkbox for if the runner is on switch 1 that automatically changes the times.
Oh yeah, Matze added that really recently, I think.
Yeah, really cool feature.
Yeah, that's
Shout out
really
to
cool.
Matze for the stat sheet.
Hell yeah, shout out to Matze. My goat. And Smudey in Lost having had some issues with Meme Tree and now with the Butterfly Moon, but he does work it out. And Arkani now also entering Lost. And he does get the CRJ FRS. I was not sure about that, but it does work, so. Oh! Smudey taking
death.
I'm not quite sure what happened there, but but he did emote, so at least there's something.
Does he not know Baby Beam Tree?
He may, but he thought it might not be faster in this scenario. Yeah, Smudey.
You literally end up at Klepto already, so.
I don't know. Don't ask me. Smudey, of course, hitting the emote after dying into poison. This is very important for any lower level runners here. Do remember that if you end up taking a dive into the poison before you activate Klepto, you gotta do the emote. You gotta emote. Okay. K-Triple from Arkani. Works out very well.
But yeah.
Smudey, sorry. I confused myself. Arkani not opting for K-Triple. Which is very fair. I'm not even quite sure. I think K-Triple doesn't even save that much, does it? I might be wrong, but I don't think it saves that much over not doing it. Right?
I actually have no idea.
Okay, then, never mind then. I'm not gonna spread misinformation today. And both runners leaving lost. The lead has shortened up a bit. Is that the right word? I'm not sure. But yeah, the lead is significantly lower now from what? Being around 41 seconds, now being... I can't do math in my head. 16 seconds. Thank you for that clip, Pervert. That's amazing. Oh, Smudey not getting that awning jump there.
This just proves the point that Division E is the best division.
So true.
Also no trick jump from Smudey, unlike Maxterius did.
SMH. Very nice movement here from Arkani.
Also really clean Goomba hack from Smudey.
Yeah. Very nice.
And Arkani not opting for it. Unless he's doing some max shenanigans for skipping the platform cycle. But he isn't.
Ooh, that Metro Hall jump looked a little bit sketch, but it works out.
Alright, let's see this Giggler from both.
Do they actually go for Giggler?
I think Smudey does and Arkani hasn't landed it. But maybe he tries.
Oh, and Smudey does not get it, unfortunately. I think he back.
Smudey, I think he just hit it the Wiggler too early.
Yeah, definitely. He backflipped way too early for that to work.
Nah, he didn't. I wouldn't even say he backflipped too early because I also do an early backflip, but you need to hit the. Nice emote.
The emote again.
But you need to hit the Wiggler a tiny bit later for doing the early backflip.
I see.
Which, by the way, saves absolutely no time, and you just have to be slower out of bounds.
I see.
Get a minute.
I don't like the pattern that Smudey has here, but
Yeah, really weird pattern. What is this? It's
that's
like,
ear.
Is this
That's
the
ear.
thumb?
No, that's ear. Pretty sure that's ear. A little bit scary considering he was on 1 HP and about to get shot again, but he works it out, and both runners getting the 2 cycle. Now I really love the emote that Smudey dropped after Giggler there after that attempt. Again, do remember you need to emote. And both runners out of Night Metro. Very close to each other now. I think
Yeah, Arkani had a really good Wiggler pattern.
yeah, we have a 9-second lead right now, so they are closing in on each other. So things can still happen. And I believe, yeah, we are getting a scoot clip here from Smudey. But having some issues here. There we go. And Arkani getting it
Arkani
first try.
getting the safe version.
Right now we are looking at a very close race between the two. Very nice dram from Arkani there.
Okay, I'm actually not sure if you will see a bullet building from Arkani.
We do not. So, bit of a difference in route.
I think that's the first road change we see today.
Yeah, I think so too.
Also, Smudey getting a low grab, like a ground pound moon grab. That's crazy.
That is... and interesting angle Smudey is taking there. I don't know why he thought the ledge was the right way to go, but, you know, sometimes you just gotta experiment.
How did this jump work from the pole?
I have no idea. That looked so sketchy, but it works, so I can't complain too much.
It looked like he somehow grabbed the pole at like not a 45-degree angle, but a 44-degree angle. That it's just the right side for the grab.
Yeah, it looked interesting to say the least. I think both runners are pretty no. Okay, no. Money is only slightly ahead now. Actually. Yeah, wow, the runners are so close.
It's about 2 seconds.
Yeah, actually, 2 seconds. Wow. Okay. Very cool. Very interesting. Like both runners now just doing the last moons of Metro. Of course, Smudey also
doing a crazy bounce.
Both
Arkani
hopping
as well.
Both having a little bounce on the man there. I think that's what you gotta do when you jump through a city. You just gotta jump on the heads of some people just to assert, you know, your stance in society.
I actually never seen this thread before.
Me neither. That's I think it's funny though.
Yeah.
The run is now leaving Metro. Very good Metro from both, I think. The only thing that really wasn't optimal for Smudey was Scoot Clip, and everything else was pretty clean from both, I think.
Yeah.
Now we are heading into Snow Kingdom, and I think it's very likely, or actually it's pretty much unavoidable that we will see a what's it called? Snow Jam here from both runners.
Yeah.
Only taking a bonk into the ice water. And hitting Captain Toad with his cap. Man, he really
Also
just...
both runners leaving a tiny bit of snow for Toad.
Just to
keep him warm.
Yeah, exactly. And entering Shiveria. I heard a bonk from someone, and I think it was Smudey.
I think he dove into Shiveria.
Wow, we are very much almost synced. Smudey just very slightly ahead. Like by
Oh my
frames, not
god,
even by
Smudey's doing
seconds.
ICC.
And yeah, Smudey is opting for ICC. That can end up very very interestingly or very badly. Arkani doing snow clip, and that works very well. Like, no notes, that just works. You know, I dreamt of, not dreamt in literal sense, but like I was yearning for the times where they're doing ICC wasn't a joke on this channel or in this tournament. I was yearning for these times. Because ICC is relatively reasonable at this level, I want to say.
I mean, people say ICC shouldn't be added until like 57, but personally, I think you should do ICC once you're consistent with it. Like, I'm not saying that you should do it with a 103 or something, but like if you have like, I don't know, like Smudey a 100, then I think it's very reasonable to add it if you're consistent with it.
Yeah, for sure. Dreamt is a word. Dreamt is a word. Dreamt is actually the only word in the English language that ends with MT, and it's a word that exists. I'm not speaking misinformation here. Anyway, but yeah, at a 100 level, I think it's not common to see an ICC at 100, but it's definitely not like uncalled for. I think there's some merit to it. And Arkani, of course, not opting for the ICC here.
Smudey doing the wall. True Citron. Smudey bunked on like one of those wooded pillar thingies in the hallway.
Yeah. It's British. Okay. Okay. and set up that doesn't work. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea how to read the setup for ICC, so I'm just gonna...
I believe he's like a pixel too far right.
That could be true.
That
And he does it!
He gets it, third try, let's go. And we're getting the thumbs up from him.
Is this the first ICC in this tournament? I actually don't know. Oh my god, it's the first... Oh, that's exciting. A snowdrum from both runners.
Arkani messing up the setup.
And very nice snowdrum from Smudey here. And Arkani, a little bit tighter, but he does also make it. I'm not quite sure what line Smudey is trying to take there, but he does make it back. And both runners leaving snow. The lead is very tight right now. Like, it's...
I'll be right back. I'm getting IR'd.
Alright, that's absolutely fine. Yeah, the lead is closing in. We have like just about a second lead between the two runners. So very exciting.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I got informed for the 4th time today that I have to leave in about 15 minutes.
Both runners in Seaside. Smudey doing a lot of very nice movement here. Very, very clean, very tight.
Right. I'm not quite sure if you will see a fish appear. which we might. And looks like we will see Smudey going for it.
And he gets it.
And getting it.
That might be the first fish dip in this tournament as well.
I actually don't know for this one. Also, Arkani did not try fish dip.
Oh, but he flips back out in the tunnel. I'm quite sure if that was
Somebody's in full shock.
That's exciting. But that still saves time over not doing fish dip, I think, because you skip the whole roundabout. But of course, it doesn't skip the full second. Doesn't save the full second that fish dip normally saves.
I believe he didn't save time with it due to a slow moon grab from the chest.
Oh, that might be true. You might be right. Runners now leaving Seaside. Smudey's still pretty formidable lead, I want to say. Yeah, we have a green tail on Arkani's side. That is unfortunately not something I can really fix. I think that is just something that his capture card does. So you'll have to bear with it, unfortunately.
I believe he has the same capture card as he used to have. Let me look at the name. I had a 4K Ultra HD HDMI video capture USB 3.0. It doesn't have a real name, so that's the name, I guess.
So
yeah, don't buy this capture card. Also, both runners getting cage triple. No, cage triple, yeah.
Salt triple. Smudey taking a little bit of a bath in the Pepto-Bismol, as some people say. I have no idea what that is, but people have...
It's lava.
Yeah, of course. And in the Speward fight, no Spewardless from both runners, not that I really expected it, but... This is a really tight race into, like, late game. Not something you really see often, I want to say.
Yeah.
It's trademarked by Max. My bad. Stomach issues, that's it. Yeah, I don't think we have that here in Germany. I've never seen it before.
Don't think so. I think our medicine for this is just hot soup.
Hot soup and bedtime.
Yeah.
That's the German Pepto-Bismol. Smudey did indeed do ICC. Very exciting. And Smudey having some slight issues getting up the little weird geometry there. But not to worry.
How did Cappy hit the crate?
I have no idea. That looked a bit...
It looked so scuffed.
It looked so weird, but it works, I suppose. Arkani misses the soup. Not something you really want. Generally, like a little bit of cooking advice. While you're cooking, you don't want to throw your ingredients behind the pot. Smudey missing the cycle there on the Potterboo.
Arkani also missing it with an early clip. Wait, does he jump again? I kind of forgot how Potterboo works.
Yeah, I think he does jump again.
Yeah. I believe it was like when you put him in the lava again, then he jumps right away. But if you leave in air, like in mid-air, then he does the turnaround or some shit.
I have no clue.
It's been such a long time since I had to do this, so I don't remember.
Fair enough. Both runners having a really clean fox here, no issues at all.
That's a nice Potterboo jump.
Yeah, very nice lines from Smudey. Also, a little fun fact. Oh, recapturing the Potterboo, leading to a slight lead exchange here. What? Also, as a little fun fact, if you want to know how Smudey has called Luncheon Kingdom, because it's one of my personal favorites, we are looking at... I can't even read that it's this long.
Wait, let me open the race room.
Yeah, I can't even read it from the race room. Okay, we're just gonna have to wait when it's finished. Yeah, Arkani is ahead by a few frames. I think, like, not even a second.
Oh my. Let's see if I can read it.
Rindfleisch-Etikettierungs-Überwachungsaufgabenübertragungsgesetz.
That is it. That's what it is. Also, I love how Smuddy's name for the ruins bit being Berlin Central Station. That's very funny. Smuddy having some issues getting the moon from the mountains, and Arkani just takes the lead now, and he's now ahead out of luncheon, I think, unless he like takes a dip into lava, which he doesn't. This could very well come. I don't wanna like, you know, premonition anything, but this could come down to retime if like everything falls loose. You know what I mean? So very exciting.
I gotta say, I'm not entirely sure because I wasn't in the VC the whole time, but I think from now on Arkani has no practice.
I see. That could definitely be what Smudey needs. A BPT for Arkani is a 102.11. Which does mean he which, fun fact, is almost equal to Smuddy's BPT. So in theory, if both runners were to play their goals and Smuddy just lost 1 second somewhere, we would have a retime, or we would have a tie in seconds, and I think that's a retime then. Oh no, actually, yeah, retime and then use milliseconds. Yeah. There we go. That's the rules.
Especially since we used some pause adjustments for the race, we would need the VODs from both runners, and you can never trust the run, from my experience.
I mean, yeah, the run just takes the times from the splits themselves.
Yeah, but nobody splits very perfect.
Exactly. Even if you use auto-splitter, even auto-splitters don't split frame perfect because it just doesn't work that way. Interesting damage Smudey is taking there, not even like wanting to reveal a heart, and taking even more damage from the dragon.
I mean, at least Smudey did promote and save the toad member.
That is true, we have a saved toad.
Also, speaking of promotion, we are doing the shoutouts.
Oh yeah, Shoutout Kingdom. We are back.
Let's see if I can remember the... Okay, that's not...
First one wrong. Yeah, make sure to show some appreciation. Check out the runners, providing us with this lovely, lovely race. and of course our comms, the both of us doing commentary for this wonderful race here. And almost, and of course our wonderful Restreamer doing the restream so we can actually watch the race. And our statistician providing us with the stats we are using for various reasons, personal reasons or non-personal reasons. Some may even use them for evil reasons. Not sure what that means, but I've heard that before. Don't ask.
Also, if you don't feel like following the Restreamer or the statistician, just make sure to follow the commentators.
Very true, very true. And that is, I think, it's with our little spiel in Ruined Kingdom. Both runners are leaving Kingdom now. Arkani having a very, very narrow lead. I think it's only about like 5 seconds. Maybe a little bit more, I'm not sure.
Smudey, small life hack. If you play faster, you can go to the toilet earlier.
Arkani's link doesn't work. Why does it not work? Oh, I know why. That is not my fault. That is definitely not my fault. That is the fault of whoever put that link into the run information. Because that's... Let's see if I can update it real time. While the runners are entering Bowser's Kingdom and the Ruined Split. Let's see if I can speedrun fixing my mess. I can't. Thank you, Twitch, I think. Runner's not opting for Bird Drum here.
I have the link if you need it.
Yeah. You can just send it in like
chat.
voice text or something.
No, it's in Twitch.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. I'm gonna update the runner command real quick. While we're already at it. I'll also update the sheet. I don't know why we have the wrong link for Arkani. But I will now go into that and
I think maybe he changed his username on Twitch but didn't change the run info, because I think it doesn't change automatically.
Yeah, but it is also linked in his Discord profile, so I'm not quite sure what happened. I don't think it's been banned because I think it's the same account, just renamed and not been updated because Discord sometimes just doesn't want to do it. Also, Smudey having gone for this Bedrock, I don't know what it's called. I do know it has a different name.
New shards.
Oh, okay. It's just shards. I see.
Yeah, the names are really confusing sometimes, because like you have beginner shards, you have new shards, which is literally not new. Then you have down throw shards, just because there's a down throw in it, and you have bird shards because you don't capture the bird.
Right.
I mean, the names make sense, but like, why beginner shards and new shards? Like, I wouldn't say Arkani's beginner with a 102.
Yeah, not quite sure. Arkani going for Bowser Jam, getting it, no problems. Arkani, sorry, Smudey also going for it and getting it as well. And now we are entering the boss fight. But Arkani does take a little bit of a bonk there. And both are going for Harry at first. Now some dislike that, some like that. Saw Bomber from both runners, at least an attempt.
Oh no, somebody got a high bomb.
Oh, that is...
I actually have no idea if this still works. Okay,
that does work. I think Arkani went for it, but unfortunately missed the strat. Which means Smudey is technically now if he is ahead out of the Harriet fight. Another lead change in the midst of a boss fight. There we go. That's the name. Now entering the boss fight. Yeah, Harriet first, top of first is I think that's just never gonna end. We had that last year. We have that every year. I think that's just gonna be a constant of this game.
Arkani messing up Topper.
There. Funny.
Let's see if he opts for the checkpoint, because it's still faster if you do it like perfectly. And he doesn't. Alright, since he didn't get the checkpoint, I have to leave, unfortunately. So, good luck to both runners for the rest of the race.
And thank you for the for commentating and for doing the stats here.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And I will see you around then. Everyone go and follow.
If you wanna do me a favor, can you copy like Smudey's times from this and just paste them in already?
I don't have access to the stats. I can't edit the stats sheet.
Okay, can you just copy the times and send me?
Sure, I can do that.
Alright, thanks.
Just exit times or split times?
The second times.
Okay. I will have to figure out how to do that then.
It's in the back end.
Oh, I see. No, I can't see the back end.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do that.
Alright, good. Thanks.
Alright.
See ya.
Goodbye. Alright, and that is Popo is of course no, sorry. Let me restart. Popo having to leave, unfortunately, because of IRL reasons, but that doesn't stop the race. Make sure to go give him a follow. That's not how you spell the word. That is... There we go. Both runners in mech. Also, both runners having done great. I don't think there was any issues for any of the runners. Smudey having gone for TA, and I'm pretty sure that worked out. I didn't perfectly see it. Arkani following suit. And that looks pretty nice. Yep, and that works perfectly. Very nice, very nice. And Smudey leaving Bowser is just a little bit ahead of Arkani. The runners are very close to each other. And we are gonna get to Moon, which is the end of the run. See what needs. I actually didn't pay full attention. Oh, yeah, okay. Smudey now in Moon. Arkani following today. No issues in this race. I mean, technical issues, no. Issues in the gameplay, maybe. I'm not quite sure what I said. I'm doing like 4 things at the same time. Have a look at this. Yeah, we have a 18-second lead between the 2 runners right now. So pretty much things that can happen. It is yet to be fully decided. Yeah, unfortunately, Arkani's capture card, again, does have some screen tear, but that is not something I can fix or anyone can fix right now. That is just something we have to live with. Okay, skip from Smudey, no issues at all. And entering the chapel. Yeah, this has been a very close race. The whole time we had a few lead exchanges and the leads were not big at all throughout the whole run, like throughout the whole race. So this is a very interesting race. Anything can really just change everything at this point. And going for fast hits here, of course. Getting the fast head. But 16 seconds bar, that sounds about right. And I've seen some speculation about 2DSS. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think either runner wants to opt for something that they might not be consistent at in this close of a race. Maybe if Smudey had a bigger lead, he would have gone for it. But you don't get it here, which is fine. There's no need to force a strat like that every time. Fast heads from Smudey going really well. Arkani having unfortunately missed the third fast head, but getting it, backing it up really fast. So no, not a huge deal breaker. And Smudey in escape. Arkani following suit, very close behind. Smudey gold at mech. Oh yeah, I can see that. Very nice, very nice. Golds are always very fun in a race. I know that from first-hand experience. 2D skip from Smudey. Works out. No issues at all. And yeah, Smudey having baited us. A few more swipes and then we are in the pillar room. And ending this run very soon. And Arkani entering pillars, entering the end of the game. Shortly behind Smudey. And Smudey does finish off the race first. Unless something really tragic happens for him, which I don't think it will. That looks like a 102.15? 102.15 from Smudey. Looks like a moon gold as well. GG's to Smudey. That will net him the win in the first round, which means he does have the 1-0 bracket. For the second round. Now, Arkani following suit with a 102.40 or 41. I'm not quite sure. In his split, it says 41 actually. 102.41. So we have about what difference is that? I don't actually know. We have about 25 seconds. I can't do math off the top of my head. Difference between the two runners. So very exciting. Arkani. Wait, what? 1 second. Arkani. Oh, switch from PB. I see. Okay, it was set up weirdly with the stats. Let's see. That is. Yeah, and that is a win for Smudey here. GG's to both of the runners. Now let's see if we can get an interview. I know that the runners might be a little bit short on time. But we might get an interview. It does look like we will get one. So I need to welcome in both of you.
Hello.
GG's to this race. Very, very exciting, very, very fun. Now, let's start, Arkani. How were you feeling about your race, your run, and the whole thing in general?
I feel pretty good about it, because I basically stopped playing Odyssey like in February or something, and like did 2 D-Rust runs in September, and now I basically got a PB, or like at least compared to my Switch 1 PB, which I'm pretty happy with. I think I can't ask for more, honestly.
Right, yeah, very nice. Yeah, your run was honestly really good. Both of your runs were really good, of course.
Thank you.
Mostly coming down to both of you. I didn't even think you went for Nut Clip, Arkani, but just.
Oh no, I did. I just completely fucked it up because I haven't practiced it a lot.
Right. Okay. I wasn't quite sure. It did look like you did the setup, but yeah, because it kind of came down for both missing Nut Clip, unfortunately. But yeah, both of you had really good runs with only a lot of rather minor mistakes than anything major, anything crucially going down and destroying the run. Smudey, how did you feel about your run?
Needless to say, for my standards, it was pretty bad. The thing is, this is the thing that usually happens with races or any sort of competition, like one-to-one thing that I've done in the past. It's always just I get nervous and I do mistakes that I've never done before. And I was pretty much nervous and a bit frustrated for like the entirety of the run up until I think it was ruined when I looked at Toad and took damage. That was very funny. That kind of lifted my mood for some reason. Thank you, Toad. And for some reason afterwards, I golded Mac and Moon. So I just logged in afterwards. It just worked, and then, yeah.
I saw the goals. Very, very nice. I will say, despite everything, your run was still pretty good. The things that did go wrong just unfortunately took more time off than I guess you would have wanted, but you did end up coming out on top by 25 seconds, or just about, I think.
Yeah, it should be 25.
Yeah, I think so.
My timer might be wrong, but who knows? But yeah, GG's to you, and of course GG's to you both for finishing this race. It was very close throughout the whole race.
Yeah, that was so surprising. Why was Arkani just so goated and I not?
I don't know.
That was crazy.
I wasn't nervous at all. I think that's basically what ended up making that so close.
I was peak nervous, 101%. That was like, Jesus Christ, that was so bad for me.
Yeah, it was a very fun race. I loved
It
it.
was fun though, yeah. I think it was very close from what I've seen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think out of like snow, for example, your difference was just about 2 seconds or something, and
Yes,
I think
snow happened.
it did indeed happen, but you did do ICC, which means you, I think, got the first ICC
Yeah.
in the tournament.
I think so, yep.
Which is very exciting, honestly.
As I said, if no one does it, then I will do it.
That's
Like, someone has to
that's-
do it, and that's me.
that is absolutely goated. That is
Honestly, ICC is actually not that hard if you practice it for multiple days. Lol. Who would have guessed?
I mean,
Like,
yeah.
usually I get this setup, but I was a bit too far right, like, the first 2 times, which was very frustrating. I was, like, shaking, so it was hard to actually get the setup. But it worked out when I got it the 3rd time. That was pretty clutch.
Right. Yeah. It did.
And Lost happened.
Yeah. I did like the little emote you dropped in Lost.
I need to do an emote into default meme tree. That is something I had to do for my sanity. It just happened. Man.
Yeah,
I think
it
the back was actually pretty fast, I felt like. Even though I think Cage would have been faster, but I just wanted to show off, honestly.
Yeah, Pro mentioned it earlier that doing Cage would have probably been a better choice, but I don't really.
True.
But I think
But
the
it would have been
backup
less
was,
waggy.
that is true. That is also true.
That is
you know,
the main part.
I do have to remind the whole audience here that this race is not just about time, but also about style points. The more style,
Yeah, true.
the more style points you get, the better. But yeah, I don't think that backup was slow. Yeah. I don't think we're not on a tight schedule at all because the next race isn't happening. But I believe one of you may have to leave.
Yeah, I have a basketball
Soon-ish?
game in like an hour.
Right.
Okay.
That
good.
does make sense.
Thank you very much for commentating, and thanks to Purple as well for commentating.
Yeah.
I need to watch that VOD. I think there were some banger moments that I missed
Definitely.
while running.
Definitely. Yeah, thank
I
you.
need to see that.
That is
Can
true.
I submit the highlights as like my PB on
Uh,
speedrun.com?
You would need to submit the run from your your local recording, or like from
Yeah.
a highlight on your channel, because the one on the in like this race doesn't have your audio all the way through.
Yeah, exactly.
And also I think we had some retiming at the beginning, so it's paused in some cases.
Oh yeah, true.
But yeah, you can just you'd have to just like highlight it on your own channel and then submit it from there. I think that's no problem at all. Yeah, GG's on the
Yeah, fake PB.
PB. Yeah, I'm hesitant to say PB because your time is technically faster, but you know, it is an improvement over your time before, I want to say, so
That's true.
so GG's, of course, on that. And yeah, GG's to Smudey for winning. You will move up to the 1-0 bracket for next week. So both of you still got a bunch of races to race, so we will definitely see you back on stage, which will be exciting. Yeah, I think if there's no more thoughts to have left, we can we can end the stream for now, because again, next race is unfortunately not happening due to personal reasons. And we will be back at 18 UTC with BFG against Banana X89, where I'm gonna be also back in the comms booth, so I will see you all then. Yeah, if there's no final thoughts, I think we can close it off here.
Okay. Then, see you. And very much thank you again for commentating.
Yeah, thank you
Thank
for
you very
racing.
Yeah. Okay.
German comms.
Lieber.
When did GoPro leave, by the way?
After bunnies.
Okay.
Okay, he missed my 2 goals. That fraud. Whatever.
be like that. But I can do that after.
Okay.
Alright, then thank you both for racing, and I will see you all around.
Bye bye.
Goodbye, guys.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Alright then. Sorry, for I had to mute for just a second. Anyway, real quick, again, next race is not happening just after this. It is happening in in about 3 hours. So do stay tuned for that later on. I will see if there's someone we can raid. Yes, there is someone we can raid. We are going to, of course, raid out. That's not how you spell them. We are going to raid Clevet. There is the All Moons race happening today, and of course Clevet is participating. So we are going to be raiding him. This is a friendly reminder. We got our wonderful runners, our wonderful comms, and our wonderful Restreamer. So do make sure to show appreciation for all of them, and we will see you back in. Yeah, we will see you in. Yeah, in about 3 hours. Right, everyone, have a nice day, and we'll see you back.